How would you describe this space which you call thrive? What is like to thrive, Moira?
You feel good in your own skin. You feel uplifted. Your inner language is, rather than, oh, I have to do this today, it's, oh, look what I get to do today. My mission in life is to help people access their inner wisdom, to let go of the preconceived ideas and obstacles or blocks or ideas of not being enough or not being good enough or not being insightful or having inner wisdom. There's so much of that. It's time to let that go. And so I kind of have made my own life mission. It's because of my own experience that has really taught me a lot about recognizing what's yours to keep and what's yours to hold and then let go. Something that I often say to my students and my clients is I really encourage people not to ask why questions. Why do I do that? Why do I always do this? Why questions bring about shame or guilt, or our immediate reaction is, oops, I did something wrong. Well, we didn't. None of us did anything wrong. It's all about contrast. It's about learning. It's about experience. And so if someone needs to get stuck in a rut of looking at the past and then judging everything that's feeling that they're sitting in right now based on the filter of the past, then so be it until they're ready to move out of that paradigm.
How do you define spirituality these days, Moira?
I think everything's spirituality. Everything that we're talking about here, this is all about spirituality. And I was brought up as a Quaker, which was one of the biggest gifts I ever had from my parents, because that taught me, and this is my truth now, is that we all have inner light and that we are all connected. We are all one. We are all connected.
Talk to me for a moment about the idea of happiness, Moira. I mean, we have so many different ideas. What is happiness to you?
Just being present, smiling at my cat, hearing
yes.
the birds. And I think that happiness is something that's very individual, because I think that that's the other part of human life, is that we all want to be happy. What makes me happy is I live in a beautiful area, so I get to go for a walk every day and just feel connected with Mother Earth, with the energy around me, and I love that. That just makes my heart sing. But for other people, they want different things to make them feel happy. And that's great, is to have permission to find your flavor of what lights you up, what makes you smile, what makes you say, oh, yes, I want more of this. I love doing this. I could do this for a long time.
In a way, happiness has to do with the body, doesn't it? I mean, being a human, experiencing the senses, that resonates. Because I see joy and happiness, they are not the same. What's the flavor of joy?
So, the word that came to my mind just now when I was thinking about that was hallowed. There's a hallowed energy about joy. Maybe joy comes from the step up from happiness that makes you realize that you're a sacred being. That whole idea of thriving means we've found our soul tribe or our fellow humans that are on the same level as us. So connecting. And the other part too, I need to have connection within me first. Otherwise, I can get tripped up by any kind of attachment style. And so what I like to think of as being connected with my own trinity. What I mean by that is my head, my heart, and my higher self are in alignment and sitting in this space.
That's another beautiful reminder. That connectivity within, it's crucial. It's crucial. It's not just trying to connect. I have done that, trying to connect with the world out there without being connected within. That was such a big mess.
The disconnect that you see outside of yourself is actually like a mirror to say, it's time to just sit and get connected within you first.
I love that, because in that way, we see everything in harmony and in perfect balance. There's no really need to change or try too hard to force anything to change. I call this freedom, liberation.
I love that. Yeah, freedom, joy, bliss, really, right?
Yeah. There's a part in your book where you say, in this human experience that we are all sharing, the goal is to feel good, to experience joy, peace, and fulfillment.
Absolutely. And that's what I mean by coming straight from your heart. by bypassing the intellect. We need to not even believe what the intellect tells us anyway.
Let me ask you this question, the ending questions. How do you define success? What is to be successful to you these days?
To feel and recognize that I'm using my gift and I'm helping people open up to theirs.
Yeah, what a beautiful answer. And my last question is, what 3 experiences you wish everyone to have before they lose the body, before they die?
To recognize how loved they are, to laugh like they've never laughed before.
Yes. That's
and to
inspiring.
feel genuine connection, like heartfelt connection with another being. It could be an animal or a human being, but like a deep, deep, deep heartfelt connection.
I love your message. I love your presence in this reality, because we do need to go deeper as humanity, right,
Yes,
Moira?
yes, absolutely. It's time.